Hello?
Yeah, Adrian.
Can you hear me now, Jacqueline?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I hung up because I don't know who this Pam is you speak of. I don't know what you're talking about.
I hate when you do that because you know exactly who Pam is. You know exactly who Shirley Gordon is.
I don't know.
After
don't know
everything,
what you're talking
why
about.
would you tell? Why would you throw her to the side over some mod lie bullshit and then tell everybody she was temporary?
What are you talking about?
No, because that wasn't cool, man. That wasn't cool, man.
I don't know.
Me and Pam had a long talk this morning. We had a long talk this morning.
Okay, whoever that is, I'm glad you guys spoke. That's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really disposable.
No, I'm not going to say anything about a disposable. Here's the thing. How can somebody talk to you about something that I've never had a conversation with them about? Why would I care what they have to say if they never spoke to me? So that's crazy.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, that is wild.
But it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. No, I mean, people are just starting to figure out, you know? It's wild. Man.
People are starting to figure out what they figuring out.
What all of this shit is really hitting for. The smell
is
getting harder and harder and harder to cover. Did you see the Amora Lex video on the blue couch?
I don't know anything about a blue couch.
You know Amora Lex.
I know you.
You know Amora Lex. You know Alexis, right?
I know you.
Her numbers are worse than Regina's when Regina first sat on the couch.
And why was Regina there?
Because that's where y'all wanted her.
No, that's where you wanted her.
No, that's where I took her. That's not where I wanted her. I didn't want her at all. I didn't know her at all.
Then why did you go get her?
I didn't go do anything, Sean. That girl was reaching out, looking for me, and I ignored it. It was you and Michael that brought her to my attention. And the day that she asked for help,
Stop it.
I have the call logs. I still have the phone of when y'all called me. The day
fine.
y'all
I have
called me.
Regina. I could easily call her you.
That's
and
fine.
DJ Fat Ass Griffin.
That's
when
fine.
You got her.
And once again, I had nothing to do with that. The first time I talked to that girl online was that day when she asked me to come save her after y'all called me and said she was calling for me. The only reason,
she said that she wanted to
and guess what?
Talk
And
to
the
you.
first, and y'all said you need to talk to her. You need to talk to her. She R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Y'all pushed that.
No, we didn't say you needed to.
And I told y'all when y'all first brought it,
and
I told y'all when y'all first brought it to me, let's see how it plays out. I'm not interested. And then you said that the girl was calling and she was afraid and she needed my help. And that's why I got on that live with her. And then I went and I raised money that I sent to people for her safety.
She needed your help. She said she wanted to talk to you.
No. That day on TikTok, she said she was unsafe and needed my help. I said, are you not safe? She said, no, I'm not safe. I said, do you need my help? Do you need me to come get you? And she said, yes. I said, I have somebody at your door in 30 minutes. That's what happened. See, I wanted somebody else. I wanted somebody else, but she said she had to get out. If she had waited later that night, she wouldn't have had to deal with Butt Naked at all. But Butt Naked wanted to be involved because she already was involved. See?
You talking about DJ Peter Griffin?
Yeah, your friend Genesis.
No, shit, that bitch ain't a little bit my friend.
That milk cow? That fucking cow? Motherfuckers been playing in people's faces for so long, they really never thought anybody was going to connect all the dots. And just like y'all brought Regina to YouTube to fraud, y'all doing the same thing with Amora Lex.
How are we doing anything with Amora? Amora ain't sat down on my platform or anything. Like, what
but the first platform,
what are you talking about?
The first platform that Regina Gold sat down on was yours, even before Night and Day.
Well, she said on my platform because of the surviving videos that I did of her.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I made her pop on YouTube.
And then, no. You didn't make her do anything. I took her
Yeah,
to night
I made
and
her
day.
pop on YouTube.
No, you didn't. I did.
I made her pop on YouTube.
I did. The only reason that video did anything was because I showed up. Because I showed up. Because she was already
Regina before coming on my show, or did you go on Sunrise and Sunset and talk to her? Was you sitting on those bitch ass niggas motherfucking platform when you talked to her?
I
or was
took
it mine?
her there
mine,
after
absolutely.
yours.
Okay, move that
after
along.
yours.
Move that along. I made Regina pop.
Yeah,
I made Regina pop on YouTube.
That was your intention. You wanted her to pop on YouTube.
Yes, absolutely.
Just like you knew she was lying.
I said it in my videos before she came onto my show that she was not Aaliyah or R. Kelly's daughter. How am I lying? Lying where?
It's so
I
funny.
just let her have her story.
You
just like
sat
I let
there
you have yours.
and you did that fake crying when they all came and started talking that shit, and you fucking cried. I wasn't trying. I got so wrapped up into this story.
How people were coming at Regina, I never expected that.
Listen to me. Listen to me. It's real simple. Whatever.
It'd be no different if people treated Sam Jr. like that after I interviewed him.
Oh no, they tried to. No, they tried to. They tried to. They were about to start attacking him, and then I was arrested. That's sad. All of you work together, but you don't keep up with your notes.
Nobody attacked Sam.
Yes, they did. They said they were going to go after Sam if he didn't stop loving his mother. Yes, they did. I have the screenshots.
Ooh.
And then Donat started telling that awful story.
We don't care about that.
About me, so-called, about my sister telling him that I sexually assaulted Giovanni. He did that for the troll farm. Just like you brought Regina to YouTube for the troll farm.
That was a complete lie, and Lachelle never said anything like that.
No, but she did. But she did tell Tasha that my dad assaulted me and was Giovanni's father. She did do that. And that's still on that goddamn awful video that she won't take down. And I don't want her to take it down because every dime that she's collected off of that video, I'm going to take.
Are you talking about the surviving Jaguar Wright?
I'm talking about that fucking horse shit where she used my crackhead sister who had my son sacrificed so her and her daughters could make it on reality TV.
Oh, so she sacrificed Giovanni, not you?
Yes, she's the one that did it. You know, I find it funny that people can sit around and think that when Shelly hates me as much as she do, she could have ever cared for my children. When you hate someone as much as she hates me, you hate everything that come from them. And my children are so much better than hers.
That is not
her and her girls.
But they love
Sam, no, they did. No, they don't. Sam. No, they don't. Because if they love Sam, there's no way they would want him being controlled by his father because they know exactly what a piece of shit is. But considering that Shelly and Sam were fucking all of that time, you know, you people are really sick. And you like believing the worst in people.
How are we sick?
Because y'all believed that shit and ran with it. And even if you didn't believe it, you ran with it all the same. My sister is a sick fucking animal. And she tortured my mom to death. And y'all got that on y'all hands. Shelly is a piece of shit.
No, she did not.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She used to abuse my mother.
Well, you can think she's a piece
she
of
abused
shit.
my mother. She abused my mother financially.
Don't do that.
For years. She did.
Oh,
and I know she did. And y'all helped her. That's the sad part about it.
Okay.
Y'all helped that crazy fucking bitch. Y'all did that. Everyone knows Shelly is crazy. Everyone knows Shelly had Jamie rape me. She wanted my childhood destroyed.
What?
She wanted my childhood destroyed.
Oh, my goodness.
See, Shelly was mad that mommy let her get molested by Candyman all of those years. And she was pissed off.
God.
She was pissed off that I had a better childhood than hers. And she spent her entire life trying to destroy mine. That's who y'all helped. It's sad. And all of you are going to go to jail for it. All of you. You're done. This is the end of the road.
Okay.
Enjoy your life. Practice. Practice for prison. Maybe you can do your coffee from jail like you've done. You're so great on jail calls. You've been so great on all of mine.
I am. Perfected it.
Yeah. And now you can do it from jail.
Yeah.
Y'all fucked up. And now that Pam knows.
We keep hearing that.
Because after I filled Pam
what
in.
did Sam know? Did you read his book entries on his coffee? Did you read his book entries on coffee?
I don't read lies. I don't read lies.
Oh, okay.
It's AI,
So
and
why
y'all
does everybody
fucking
lie
know
to
it.
you?
Because ain't nobody talked to my son, including you.
Okay.
I already know y'all AI'd it. We have the proof that you did. And after the way,
It's his
they
coffee.
no, it's not his coffee. It's something that his father
Yes,
allowed
it
y'all
is.
to set up for him because he's working with y'all. Sam is a piece of shit. And he'll do anything to stay alive. Because if they stop paying for his medicines,
I love Sam Sr. and
I'm
Sam
sure
Jr.
you do.
They're both great men.
I'm sure you love that
Both of them.
faggot.
They're great men.
I'm sure
Sam
you
Jr.
love that
is
faggot.
great.
There is nothing great
Sam
about
Sr. is
Samuel.
great.
There is nothing. Number one, he's not a senior. Sam Sr. died over 100 years ago. That's Samuel Douglas Odom the first you're talking about. And he's a piece of shit, just like his mommy and his daddy raised him to be. The best thing he ever did was my son. And the only reason he's alive is because he's keeping him. That's it. The second that my son leaves him, they will stop paying his doctor's bills that he cannot afford to pay, and he will die. Sam is very sick.
Wow.
He's very sick. You didn't know that? That's the reason why my son came back home to Texas. He had just had an open bypass surgery and threw my son out and told him he could no longer afford to take care of him. And then all of a sudden, after all of this bullshit happens, now everything is good. He hasn't gotten a raise at his job because Jay-Z is paying his doctor's bills. He's giving the money to the Roots.
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, that's what's going on. You're helping that sick little faggot hold my son hostage to keep himself alive. You don't care about my son at all. You don't give a fuck.
Then why am I not using him?
Once again, you're an idiot. And you've been listening
No,
to
you're
liars.
fucking idiot.
No, I'm not.
I could
No, I'm
go
not.
to New York.
The only
Listen,
stupid
I
thing
could
that
go to
I
New
did,
York and do a
the
sit-down
only stupid,
interview
the
with
only,
great cameras
the
and all that. Like, I
only
could
stupid,
really use
the
Sam
only,
Jr.
the
I can use
then
the
please
fuck
do.
out of him
Please
in
use
a
my
nice-
son.
No.
Please
No,
use my
for
son so
what?
I can prove. You're not
Sam
going to
is-
do it
he is
because it
living
links
his
you.
life.
You're trying to find a
No,
way
he's living
to
his
make it
life.
out of this. And I'm telling you right now, you turned your back on
He's
God.
living his life.
No, he's not living his life.
He's living his life.
No, he's not living
like
his
you're
life.
living yours.
And guess what? When his father dies, and that's about to happen, who's going to look out for him then?
Sean Davey fucking Way.
Yeah? That's what you think?
Yeah.
I'm going to put it to you this way.
Everybody will look out for Sam
No.
Jr. Sam
No.
is an innocent.
Lachelle
He
doesn't
did
look out for
nobody.
anyone, and he isn't innocent. What he is being set up to be the next sacrificial lamb like they did with my first son. Fuck you, bitch. I'm going to make sure you get fucked in your ass properly when you go to jail. Every chance I
already do
get.
by Odell. I'm good. I get enough dick from Odell.
No,
I'm
I'm sure. I'm letting you know now, Adrian.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know now, Adrian.
Okay.
Pam is going
I'm
to flip
so
on you.
scared.
Pam is going to flip on you.
I don't give no fuck about this invisible person you keep talking about. Who is that?
I can't
Man,
wait
you're
till
such a
she.
gullible bum ass.
I can't wait till
like,
she
you gotta
hears
get it
this.
Together
Oh,
at
I
some
got
point,
everything together.
You know?
I got everything together.
Yeah, I can't wait
and
till
now
she hears
I'm gonna
too,
get you
whoever
together.
she is.
And now
Who
I'm
is
gonna
she?
and now
Who
I'm gonna
is
get
that?
you together. You know Tasha is somewhere
Who is
losing her
that?
mind, right?
Who is that? She's somewhere on vacation.
I know she feels fucking stupid as shit that I scooped
Yeah,
her.
she's about
She
to go back
really
on
thought
tour.
she was gonna get
She's about to go
Jonathan
back on
Hay.
tour.
She thought she was gonna get Jonathan Hay, didn't she? That didn't
It's
happen.
weird how she hasn't mentioned a Jonathan, but you do. You keep mentioning a person she ain't spoke of. That's weird.
Well, because she was trying to lock down the interview. That's why she sat there and did that weird Fenty tutorial, trying to pretend like she liked Rihanna.
She tried to lock down, but she ain't talked about no Jonathan.
No. She got
ain't talked
scooped
about no Jonathan.
because I fucking scooped. How the fuck do you think I got the yelling contract? I didn't get it from Belial. Jonathan
contract?
Gave it to us.
What contract? What are you
Jonathan
talking about?
gave it to us.
Who's Jonathan?
Her yelling in. Oh, come on now. Stop that. Don't be dumb. That's all right. Tasha's about to look stupid
him on
as shit.
anybody's platform, including yours.
Oh, no,
so I'm
no.
confused. You keep
He was
talking
on
about these
Tissa's.
people.
He was on Messy Sweet Spot. And he's about to make his first appearance on the blue couch.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's already
everybody over there on that sponge.
Yep. And I'll be bringing more people.
Great.
And I'll be bringing more awesome people. And guess what? The troll
Why
farm
don't you bring them on your
over.
shit? Why don't you bring them on your
Because
shit?
real
Make
life
your
is
own
my
coin.
shit. Real life is
Make
my
your
shit.
no the fuck it's not. Oh,
It
now
is.
you got a stake in real life. Now you got a stake.
Yeah.
Fake life productions. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But that's nobody's
Okay.
fucking business.
Then why your phone off?
How is my phone off?
Business, so don't fucking put me in it.
How is my
And don't
phone
put me in it.
off?
You
My
had
phone
basic
works
your whole life.
just
Like,
fucking
you have
fine.
to upgrade it. That shit goes straight to voicemail. That shit
Because you don't have the right number, dummy.
Yes, I do. It's
No, you
on the
don't.
Voice, a psycho bitch on the voicemail.
No, you don't.
That's you.
No, you
That's
don't.
You.
No, you don't. You got the wrong number.
Okay.
And I got a lot of decoys.
That's fine.
But my real phone number you
That's
don't
fine.
have.
That's fine. I didn't ask for it either, did I?
You know,
Did I?
I'm so glad we
Did
got
I?
to this point because I swear to God, if you fucking, you motherfuckers,
Why you so mad? Like, why you so mad? Like, what you so mad at?
I'm disgusted. I'm not mad.
What? This invisible Pam person?
How
What?
fucking dare you, bro? And now you what? Now you got everybody
dare I
running
what?
around. Now you got everybody running around talking about I'm pregnant. That came from you.
You said that, not me.
I never said that.
No, that came from you.
No, I never said that.
Oh, you didn't say you were pregnant. Were
I
you
never
alluding
said
to
that.
it?
I never
Were you
said
alluding
that.
to it? Were you alluding to it?
I swear to God, if anything happens to my baby, I'm going to kill you with my own bare hands.
I'm completely fine with you doing
I'm
whatever
going to
you feel
kill
like you
you.
need to do.
If anything happens to
Okay,
this
that's
baby,
fine.
I will kill you, Sean. And I mean that.
$100. Jaguar Wright says she gonna kill me.
I will.
Okay, girl, do you think?
I will.
Do you think? Well, see, this is the thing.
If
Sam
anything
Jr.,
happens to this
again,
pregnancy,
is the thing.
I will
You are
fucking
the villain.
blame
You
you,
should be worried about
and
shit
I will
happening to
kill you.
Odell before Sam.
I need to be
You're-
worried about what's
you're the
happening to
problem.
Odell. What's happening to Odell?
Correct. You tell me. Because what's happening to Sam? Hurry up.
See that? See
What's
how that
happening to
works?
Sam?
See how that works?
Who's threatening Sam?
See how
Who's
that
threatening
works?
Sam? You
See
said
how
if
that
anything
works?
happened to your baby, like somebody threatening them. Who?
I'm not
Who's
talking about
threatening
Sam.
Who?
I'm not talking about Sam.
I'm talking about Sam now.
No.
You just said if anything happens to my baby, your other baby is already deceased. So, who's threatening
I'm
Sam
pregnant, Sean.
to make you feel like you're going to come kill me?
I'm
Who?
pregnant,
Who?
Sean. Back the fuck off.
You're pregnant?
Back the fuck off.
So you are pregnant, but you're mad at me for saying you're pregnant, but you are, though?
Back the fuck off.
I'm not on you. You're telling me to back off something that I'm not even on.
Stop spreading that rumor.
It's not a rumor. You just said you're pregnant.
Doesn't matter. I'm saying it's a rumor and I'm asking you to stop.
How is it a rumor if you're confirming it? It's not about somebody else. It's about you.
Because it's nobody's fucking business.
So why are you going around telling people I'm lying on you when I told the truth? Because you did allude to me that you were pregnant.
This child is everything right now. I will not.
So why don't you tell social media to back up off you? I'm not the one that's on the tyranny.
You're the one running around spreading.
That's not me.
You're the one running around spreading it.
I'm not spreading something. If it was a lie, I would be spreading rumors. It's true. You said you're pregnant. What's the problem?
Don't repeat that ever again.
Why can't I talk about your pregnancy? I'm happy for you.
No, you're not. No, you're not. And that's fine.
And where are you getting that from? Where are you getting that from? Why would I not be happy for you? You're bringing another life. I don't have a problem with Sam.
That's fine.
Why would I have a problem with this baby?
Once again,
why would I have a problem with this baby?
My children do not belong to you. You will have nothing. I'm going to
interview this baby too.
You hear this shit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hear it. And he ain't going to do shit about it either. Yeah. I'm going to interview the golden child too.
Tread lightly.
No, you tread lightly.
I become something different when I'm pregnant. Tread lightly.
A lioness protecting her cub.
Tread lightly.
A lioness protecting her cub. Is that who you are now?
Once again, number one, my wolf protects us all.
Who's that?
Odell.
Gooba?
Wolfgang. The man I'm gonna marry. The man that God sent for me. Don't nobody give a fuck about any of that.
How does his ex-wife feel about you getting pregnant during their divorce?
She doesn't know. Leave it that way.
She'll find out eventually. She'll find out.
When it's time.
You'll make sure of it.
No, I won't. Because
yes, you will.
Nobody will see this child.
You want her to know. You want her to know.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
That will only make things worse for her child. That little girl needs whatever time she has with her father, and she needs to know that she is loved. If that bitch finds out I'm pregnant, she's going to drive that child crazy. That's the last thing I want.
Then why do you keep doing things to sabotage the relationship between him and his daughter?
How? How am I trying to sabotage their relationship?
I don't know, getting pregnant.
How is that sabotaging?
Getting pregnant.
How is him becoming a father?
Shit, putting her government name
online.
online.
Number one, that weird fucking bitch decided to start feeding y'all information. What I gave to Tulsa was in defense of my name, because y'all were trying to make him sound like he was a maniac attached to me, and he's not. Y'all really do know how to bet wrong. Him becoming a father again doesn't make him less of a father to his other children. Only an idiot would think that. Or someone who was hoping.
Who said that, though?
Or someone who was hoping that the child that they had could be
sabotaging
the. How is us having a child?
I have never
sabotaging
called
his life.
A bad father. I have never called him a bad father.
No, Danny did. She did that for you.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You got to pick that up with her. But I've never called him a bad father. I don't know his.
You're absolutely right. You don't know his parenting. You don't know him, and y'all don't know that bitch that y'all decided.
Call him a bad father.
And y'all don't know. He's a great dad, and unfortunately, that dumb bitch. You want to know what's sad? As great a dad as he is, why is that weird bitch doing everything she can do to keep her daughter away from her father? This is her. She did this.
Well, that's a good question for her.
You want to know what's even more funny? How can it possibly? How could it possibly be the case when she filed for divorce in March? I was nowhere near Odell.
You're listed in the divorce.
I was not. No, I'm not listed in the divorce.
Listed?
No, I am not listed. No. They put my name on the restraining order, dummy. Not the
And that's
divorce.
the divorce,
The
right?
divorce was
isn't
already
over.
filed,
The divorce
dummy.
is not over.
How don't you
It's
understand?
not over, though.
She filed in
Anything
March.
that happens while that divorce is going on
No.
is part of
The
divorce,
second
because
he
it's
was
not over.
served, the second he
It's
was served,
not over.
the second he was served and did not contest.
Is the divorce over?
Once again, you're not
Is the
listening.
divorce over?
You're still talking over me.
No,
Clearly
you're not listening.
Clearly
Is the
you don't
divorce
want the
over?
truth. You don't want the truth.
No,
You
go
want to
ahead,
keep
go
pushing
ahead,
your lie.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That bitch filed for divorce in March. Me and Odell did not meet until May 18th. She didn't know about me and Odell until King Payne sent her the video of us together. Want to know why? Because Odell blocked her from his social media months before. So for her to be able to find out what was happening on his social media, she would have had to have gotten a message from someone else or created a ghost account to stalk him. See, she's the stalker. She lied about everything that she said in that restraining order. If she thought Odell was violent, why didn't she file for the restraining order right away? She never did that. She waited until she found out he was in a relationship with me to file and make him dangerous. Those are the facts. I had nothing to do with their divorce. I had nothing to do with their breakup. She was trying to divorce him before she even knew I was going to come into the picture. To blame me for anything is wrong. But worse than that, she lied on this man. She's been helping all of you troll farm motherfuckers try to destroy his ability to create an honest wage to take care of the children. All of the children. See, her destroying him financially also hurts his older two children who also need him. One just left for college and one's about to graduate in a little while. If he can't provide for any of them, then it just sounds like Anise Fuller Hutchinson Bodie just wants to destroy him. Any bitch who's friends with Omarosa, any bitch who continued to work with David Spates, the child pedo producer, who produced and filmed and edited that Aries Spears Tiffany Haddish shit. She was working with him before and after. Now, what kind of woman deserves custody of a child when she promotes a child pornographer? That's who that bitch is.
I mean, wasn't the father with her the whole time that was going on? So,
Once again, he did not know.
Once again,
she
what?
lied to him.
Once again, what?
She lied to him about everything.
Okay.
And then when he found out about her Illuminati connections and all of the fucked up people she was working with, do you know that bitch actually lied on the status of her company with that pedophile so they could be registered as a black female business? And she used she forged his signature for his company because she needed a company to back her company. She forged his signature. Do you know that's federal fucking fraud? She's about to go to jail for that. Y'all ain't helped that bitch. The only thing y'all did was help a very sick and desperate woman seal her fate. She's trash. She's a terrible person. And not only that, she also has an arrest record under her first married name when she was pretending to be Fruit of Islam, Nation of Islam. The last name was Hutchison. Apparently, after she left her husband, because that shit went bad, she has a bad track record with men, by the way. She got arrested by her roommate. Well, not by her roommate, but her roommate had to call and have her arrested for assault. That bitch is a fucking weirdo. And now she's over there alone, knowing that he's happy And she's abusing that girl.
Ooh. See, do you think this is a good look for him at all while going through a divorce? You saying all this stuff?
It's true. These are the facts. How is it that nothing but lies go onto that court record about him for that restraining order, and none of the truth or real evidence about her came up? What fucking judge would grant sole custody to a woman who works with a known child pornographer? She works with a known child pornographer. What happens if her partner David Spates decides he wants to use her daughter in one of his next child funny videos?
She'd say no.
Why would she? She can't. That's her passage. No, that's her that's her passage in to Hollywood. She is a failed actress. You should look at some of her acting work, especially that movie that she did with Ron Jeremy, Crazy Animal, where she gets raped ritualistically by a white man wearing a Baphomet goat's mask. And then he turns around and shoots her in the head. Those are the kind of movies she was doing before she linked up with the child pedo guy, David Spates. She's a Satanist. She's a witch. And y'all think that that's who that child should be with. That's cute. Eating the same meals over and over every day. Eating the same meals over and over every day like a fucking foster kid, yo. She fed her tacos and salad for 3 days straight.
Well, you know who this makes look a certain way if all that's going on?
Who?
Her father. Because that's who's protecting her.
How?
That's who's supposed to be protecting her. If anything like
how
that
can he protect her when the troll farm got her a lawyer and a private investigator to make him look like shit? See, all that goes right back
because
to Tasha.
The private investigator caught you sleeping in the car outside?
Actually, no, because the private investigator was unlawfully surveillancing us. He was unlawfully surveillancing us. Why
would you sleep in the car? That's not a good look.
Well, first things first.
Think that the baby gonna be sleeping in the car y'all too.
First things first, it was the middle of the day. Secondly, we were filming that day. That's the only reason I was around. We were under deadline to get footage. I was taking a nap in the front seat so that my eyes would be fresh for when I went on camera. It was a nap. He had just ran out the car for a couple of seconds. And that fucking weirdo came up on us and talked to the baby. A stranger. Talked to that child while I was asleep. That's creepy.
So how safe is a child if you're asleep in the car? He left the baby
because
in the
he
car
just walked to the store and I was in the car.
The baby.
I was in the car. She was not alone. The doors were locked. He walked to the store.
What if he could have convinced the baby to unlock the door?
Then that would have been creepy. Then that would have been creepy for Anise Fuller Hutchison Bodie, because she's the one that hired him to follow us around. You do. No, the baby wasn't in my custody. The baby was with her father. See, this is the thing. No. You can keep talking. You can keep talking in circles all you'd like.
I'm not talking in circles.
The only thing you're proving,
present when this happened.
How could she be present when she was home?
Okay.
And sent the private investigator to follow us while she air tagged her child to find out our location.
Was Odell present?
Do you see that? You see that?
Was Odell present?
You're still sitting here trying to justify helping that maniac.
I'm not justifying anything. A situation is a situation.
And the second that she finds out, I'm pregnant, she is going to tear that
child in your custody.
Once again, the child wasn't in my custody. Like I said, Odell
Not legal
ran to the
custody, but
store.
custody within that
No.
moment.
Everything was fine, and everybody was safe.
What
That
type of
child,
father
when he
leaves
walked
their
up on
baby
her
with
and took that
somebody
picture, that
sleeps
child was
inside of a
smiling. She
car?
didn't look scared. And
What
that's
if
the
she
other
would've
thing
got
that
out the
bothered
car
me.
on her own?
I think she recognized him. I think the baby
How do you know
recognized
if you were
him.
asleep?
Because I saw the
How
picture.
do you know if you were asleep?
Because I saw the picture. And she
okay.
was smiling and happy.
And the expression in her
she
face
looked
was,
like she
okay.
recognized who she was
Right.
looking at, which would mean that bitch unlawfully hired a private investigator, introduced him to her daughter for the purposes of following me and Odell.
Girl.
That wasn't about the safety of the child. That was about locating and tracking me for Tasha K. That's what that was about.
Girl.
That's why she flew to Tampa unlawfully with that child to allegedly visit her sister while she spent time with Tasha K and my sister. And while they convinced her that doing this was going to make sense because it was going to work, you people are pathetic. Y'all stuck that poor child with that very, very, very sick woman who only had her to manipulate her way, to manipulate her way through Hollywood. She don't give a fuck about that child. And y'all could care less. I hope you're happy.
The only person that's supposed to care is Odell. He's the only one that can do anything.
Oh, no. He did all that he could do.
Oh,
He moved out of the house before we got together because of all of the shit that she was doing. I got a recording of that bitch calling me a tranny and hollering and yelling and being pissed off about our relationship. It's funny, she's supposed to run an inclusive company. I wonder how the people that she's supposed to include would feel about her calling a cisgender woman a tranny because she's mad that the man that she divorced and filed papers on found a woman that was better than her in every way.
Well, if you look like a tranny, you look like a tranny.
I don't look like a tranny, but she does. She's ugly. She has an ugly spirit. She's very, very average. And she's losing her hair legitimately. Like, that bitch is the worst. It's sad. Y'all really don't give a fuck. And what's even worse is, once it's clear,
what we're supposed to care about.
Once it's
supposed to care about.
Well, then if y'all don't care about any of this, why are y'all staying online talking about it all day long? Why are you sitting in your coffee talking about it all day long?
I never went live and talked about Odell's
No, you did
life.
it. You did it in coffee. You did it in coffee, which is all the same. And once again, none of this is interesting.
In coffee,
I was
talking about where you were talking about. You brought her up, not me.
If none of this
you brought her up.
No, I didn't. I was attacked with it like I always am.
Did.
No, I was attacked with it like I always am in the chat, and I chose to respond. Because, see, that's what y'all do. Y'all take y'all trolls, you plant them in chats to keep asking the same question over and over again to force it to be a topic of discussion, and I chose to acknowledge it. I didn't bring anything up. Like, y'all done. We got your whole fucking system mapped out. We know how y'all create disinformation. We have all the script, like we have everything.
All you're doing is trying everything in your power to make this our fault because you know that you fucked Odell over.
No, I didn't fuck him over.
So it makes it look better.
How did I fuck him over?
If you blame
How did I
Danny
fuck him over?
King Payne and
How did I fuck
that?
Odell over?
Okay, hold on. You gotta actually let me speak though.
Because I loved him? That's how I fucked him over, by loving him?
You gonna let me speak? Are you gonna let me speak?
Go ahead, speak.
You gonna let me speak?
Speak.
Okay. When did Odell's wife file for divorce?
In March.
When did the restraining order get put on Odell?
A month after we were together.
Okay. So again, there would be no restraining order if not for fucking you, right? So again,
No. You don't get to run that logic. You don't get to, once again, you don't get a restraining order Because your man got a woman.
She could have been filed a restraining
So
order
why
on
didn't
Odell.
she? So why didn't
file
she?
one on him until
No,
after
she
he
said
started fucking with you.
No, she said he was dangerous. She said he was stalking her. She said he had spoofed her phone number. She said all kinds of shit in that restraining order. If all of that was true, and she filed for divorce in March, why didn't she file for the restraining order if he was all those things?
You're breaking up.
Of course I'm breaking up. Of course I'm breaking up. I'm telling the truth.
You're breaking up. Okay, now I can hear you.
So he just became violent after he dealt with me? She filed for divorce, never filed a restraining order.
I don't know.
That don't make no sense.
I don't know if he's violent at all.
If he was everything that she said he was in that restraining order, it would have made more sense for her to file for it when she filed for the divorce.
You didn't have a black eye before Odell. I know that much.
What are you talking about? I didn't have a black eye. I had a nick on my eye because someone ran up on me talking about this is for the Crown family. That's what the fuck happened.
Oh, okay.
Once again,
okay.
When did he become dangerous? After he became happy or when she decided to divorce him? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. When you were with TJ, when you were with Goomba, you didn't have a black eye, so I don't know.
Once again, Odell never put his hands on me in anger, ever. And he never put his hands on anyone else.
I'm not saying Odell hit you. I'm saying that you didn't have a black eye before him. I don't know if he's violent. I don't know if he's abusive.
Do you see how that works? Any of that. Do you see how that works? Everything she said in that record, on that court record with that weird bitch Randy, it's all lies. And there's paperwork to corroborate that it's all lies. They are going back to court. All of that stuff is going to be on the record. And the recordings of her hollering and screaming in the house, those are real. Of the baby screaming, "Stop fighting my daddy, leave my daddy alone, leave my daddy." Yeah, all of that shit is on record.
It is.
Yeah, it is. We have it. We have all the recordings.
Okay, that's good.
That's the reason why that bitch wanted the cameras out the house, because she heard me make mention of her calling me a tranny, and she forgot that he had the cameras up for security. That's why she wanted them down, because she realized we could hear her conversations. We could hear her talking to y'all. You people are fucking stupid. You're stupid.
That woman has never spoke to me in her life.
That's funny, because I have a recording of you calling me saying that she called you from court.
Oh, interesting. I'd love to hear that.
I've already played it.
And the reason the cameras are down, did she put that in a restraining order that he's stalking her?
No, he wasn't stalking her. He had a security. That security system had been up in the house. Period. That was the security system for the house.
And didn't she say he was stalking her?
No, she disconnected it so she could connect her own. That bitch is crazy, yo.
So that he wouldn't stalk her.
No,
right?
He wasn't stalking her. How could he stalk her when he was laying in between my legs every night? You can check his call logs. You can check his call logs. He didn't call her. She called him. A lot. Repeatedly. Over and over again. For a person who filed for a divorce secretly, without even telling him, he didn't know until weeks later, after he had been served. And guess what? He never, ever, ever tried to stop it. That's all fact. Danny sits online lying about that shit all day long. Like, y'all disinformation, it don't work no more. Nobody believes y'all. They all know you're liars.
Believe what?
They all know you're liars.
What?
Everyone knows you're liars. Everyone. And the simple fact that you would feel loyalty and allegiance to a known liar, a proven liar in court.
Who has this allegiance?
You.
Who does?
Tasha's your mama. Birds of a feather flock together, baby.
Yeah. Correct. And she your cousin.
Which
so,
means,
we all
no,
family.
she's not my cousin. I don't know that bitch.
Yes, she is.
We are not related. We are not related.
We live rent-free in your mind, so we must be family.
You don't live rent-free. Justice lives rent-free in my mind. And I am going to make sure that justice is served.
Shout out to Justice.
Every time that little girl has cried, that's on y'all. Y'all embolden and encourage.
The fuck?
And
no, that's on
Odell.
That's
and
on
Illuminati.
Odell.
No, it's not. No, it's
Your
not.
father.
He never abandoned that child. He never abandoned that child. The law came into his life because the woman who divorced him and put papers on him to divorce him, which, by the way, made him legally separated. So there is no affair. The second that he got served, they were legally separated, and that was without a restraining order. The restraining order was for y'all thumbnails. That bitch is going down, and she's going down for fraud. She forged federal documents.
Okay. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
You're absolutely right. She's going to make a great thumbnail for you guys. Y'all like riding them up, but you like tearing them down more. I almost feel bad for her.
Ain't nobody putting that woman in no thumbnail.
Oh, yes, y'all will. Once it doesn't work, you'll have no choice. Especially when she starts talking about how y'all talked her into doing all of this. Because she's going to. She's going to blame it on y'all. That's what she does. That's what she does. She blames other people for her problems.
When did she file divorce again? When did she file divorce again?
In March.
Okay. Was anybody talking about Odell in March?
No, I didn't know Odell.
No. Right. So again, how can we convince her to do anything that she did before?
Because King sat on his show and told everybody that the second that they saw us together, they researched him, found her sister, and contacted her and sent her videos. Okay. That's how she found out.
That got to do with me. Okay.
Your friend Michael Braggs. Your friend Michael Braggs. Your best friend Michael Braggs.
Oh, what about him?
He's been the one that was communicating with her.
I thought you said it was me.
Oh, well, you said she called you. You said that.
I did not.
Yeah, you didn't. I have it on recording. It was on YouTube a few times.
That's not me. That's AI. That's AI. Oh, that's AI, and you're mad.
Well, you want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny?
What?
I can prove it's not AI because I have the metadata,
I can prove that Sam ain't AI, but you still don't give a fuck.
No, you can't.
You still don't care.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You want to impress me?
Yes, I can.
Do you want to impress me?
Not at all.
Do a live with my son and get him to cam up.
I already did.
No, I said cam up. You do that interview with him
if he wants to cam up his face.
No. Until you do a real interview. Until you do a real interview with my son.
You barely ever cam
Once
up.
again,
Stop it.
You see that? I hardly ever
You
came
barely
up.
ever came up, but it's
I
still
came up
you.
all the fucking time.
It's still you.
You're a fucking liar. Until you do an interview.
I didn't say that you've never cammed up. You do cam up.
Until you do
cam up.
I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Since you don't understand how to fucking shut up. I'll wait.
I didn't say that you don't. But there's plenty of times that you go out and you don't cam up. But when you don't, it's still you.
Until you do an interview with my son live in person on camera saying all of those things about me, it's not real.
Okay, that's fine.
Accomplish that. Accomplish that. But what I will say, what I will say to you is this. I don't give no fuck about none of the shit that y'all saying. Y'all wasting your time. You're not gonna get a reaction out of me. And if my son that's what this is all about. All of this is about inflaming me, trying to set me off so I'll do something crazy. That's what y'all trying to do.
I'm not trying to set you off. What are you talking
about? You're a
about?
professional gaslighter. Of course you are. Saying that you're having sex.
No. Guess who I learned from? you.
No, you learned from Tasha
You
K.
taught me
That's
everything
why
I know
you're as
about
sloppy as
gaslighting.
you are.
You taught me. If I'm
If you
sloppy,
learned from
it's
me,
because your
if
ass
you
didn't
learned
teach me
from
well.
me, you would be.
You didn't teach me well.
I didn't teach you at all.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I taught you nothing. I shared
Yes, you
information with
did.
you. I shared information with you.
Look, you gaslit me. You get and love bomb me.
No,
That's
I
what you
didn't. Because everything I said about you, I meant.
Ditto.
No, you didn't. You're a liar. And you lied to me. And you've played with my children. You played with my life.
No.
You played
When
with
you
my
and
family.
I were first talking, I did have a lot of love for you. I really liked you. I hung on for every word.
And guess what?
And then you showed me that I shouldn't.
Really?
And then
How
you
did I
showed
show
me
you
that
that?
I shouldn't.
How did I show you that?
Many fucking ways.
Really? How?
Many ways.
How? How? Give me one.
Huh?
Fuck did I ever do to you?
You want to start with the scam? You set up me and King Payne in? You want to start with that, or you
I
want me to go
didn't set
further
y'all
back?
I didn't.
You want me to go further back?
I didn't set y'all up.
Okay, cool.
I exposed King
Okay,
Payne.
cool. This is why I don't talk about it, Jag, because you never take accountability, so it's fine. Just let it go.
I exposed King Payne. I didn't expose you. I exposed King Payne.
How do you expose King Payne? It was fake receipt.
What?
It was fake receipt. What are you talking about?
Number one, I have the real receipt. Not created the fake receipt. That wasn't me. That was what he did. Which is why I gave the real one. Which is why I gave the real one to King Alexis.
And you fucked her over too.
No, I didn't.
Did she not go live for
Actually,
weeks?
yes,
no,
I
did.
didn't. No,
Stop
I didn't.
It.
And me and her talked.
I felt bad for her.
No,
I felt bad for her.
Me and her talked, and I asked her to stop talking about me.
Well, it's good for y'all that y'all talk, but I felt really bad for her, how you did her. That was fucked up.
No, I felt bad for her when she told me how y'all did her and how King Payne
I didn't do her anyway. Still to this day, I don't know her. So you're weird for even saying that.
And once again, birds of a feather flock together. But at the end of the day, it's real simple.
But she was flocking with you. She was flocking with you. She wasn't flocking with me. She was flocking with you.
And she still is. I just asked her not to talk about me publicly anymore.
Okay, well, that's cool. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Shout out to both of y'all.
I still support her silently from behind the scenes, but that's not the point. The point was, I exposed Michael. You decided to cover for him.
No, I didn't cover for him. He's my fucking friend, just like I thought you were.
No.
Yeah.
I was your friend.
Yeah. I protected Michael, just like I protected Jacqueline. I protected you too, until you told me that I shouldn't.
And you set us up in coffee so he could attack me. So you could
No. I didn't set y'all up in coffee. I set you up in coffee, and I'll take accountability for it.
You want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny though?
I
for
sure
all
did.
that shit that you say. You ain't saying shit about all of those text messages that I sent you about everything that I was doing. I told you everything that I was doing as I was doing it.
Because when you sent it to me, I sent it to King Payne.
No, you didn't.
Awesome.
No, you didn't.
Yes, the fuck
I have been talking
did.
to you.
How you
I have been telling you the entire lineup with Donat and Alexis behind the scenes
and I
for a
sent
week.
that all to King Payne, even pull King Payne in the conversation.
No, you didn't.
Where I will call him.
No,
and I wouldn't even tell you.
Didn't tell him
I would
right
just
away.
pull him on the phone.
You didn't tell
so
him
he
right
can hear
away.
it for himself.
You didn't tell him right away.
So
you know you
yes,
didn't.
The fuck
he
I
told
did.
me.
No. You're right. You're right.
And I got that.
Like the first 48 hours of you saying something, I didn't say anything because I didn't know if you were serious or not.
I told you I was serious.
I didn't know if you were just mad.
I told you I was
just
serious.
Saying shit because you
I
had
told
pissed
you
off.
Yeah, he pissed me off. He put
me
in the car with that weird bitch. And I found Rochelle.
Right. And you were really mad about that. And so once I found Rochelle. You should hear the
conversation I had with her. That bitch is scared as shit. She's scared as shit. That little weird bitch he sent to fake do my hair that she don't do no fucking hair. I got that bitch. You know I got her, right? I got your whole
I'm about to go live on YouTube. Are you coming with me?
God, no.
Are you coming with me so we can talk about our relationship?
I'll be sitting with Storm.
No, that's fine. I'm just, girl, you've been sitting with that bitch. When did you stop?
I know.
Yeah, we don't care. Just like no one cares. You want to go sit with somebody that's Cardi B trying to sue for lying on her? You go right ahead. You go right ahead. You want to go sit with a known liar, somebody that has completely ruined their credibility, everything. You go right ahead, girl.
Just tell Tasha.
I'm not telling Tasha anything but congratulations for her successful episode on Wild 'N Out. It's all over the blog.
Everybody's talking about how whack she is.
The same Wild 'N Out you said you were going to cancel.
Everybody said how whack she was. Everybody says she was whack as shit.
Okay. All right.
Motherfuckers running around talking about
Wiley.
Everybody on YouTube is talking about how Wiley is more entertaining than Tasha, and everybody knows that bitch is a bum.
Girl, bye. Ain't nobody saying that shit but you.
That's okay.
Ain't nobody saying
That's
that
okay.
shit but you.
After Jonathan tells America how he declined his interview with Tasha K to sit with me on the blue couch, that's all I need. Ain't nobody gonna want to sit with that bitch no more.
So you coming with me or not? What's up?
Oh, Sean.
Because I don't care about you going on Stormee's show to talk to him about celebrities.
I'm not going to talk to him about
anything.
I'm
talking about you and I.
I'm just going to support him.
Because you never had a relationship with Storm. You never had a relationship with Storm. You had a relationship with me.
You want to know what?
Ever. You never had a relationship with him. He don't fuck with you. He only come around you when you're viral, and that's fine.
You want to know what's
You don't mind being used. So go right ahead.
Do you want to know what's
Go right ahead, because when you was in jail, going through all of that shit, I was there for you. King was there for you. That nigga was nowhere in sight. He don't give a fuck about you. So you want to go over there?
That's Tasha.
Oh, why everything was going on with you and your actuality, why he was mad at you, that's who you're over there. And then how many lives cussing you the fuck out?
Let's see if there's anything left after I finish dreaming this shit.
Making fun of your car blowing up, making fun of you in the airport, he made fun of all of that shit.
He did.
Cussed you the fuck out. Don't sit with that nigga. I don't care. Don't sit with him.
Yeah, he did.
Don't sit with him, because that's the difference between he and I. I actually fucked with you.
No, you didn't.
I cared about you.
If you ever did, you wouldn't have let Michael rob me like that. You let that fat faggot fuck rob the shit out of me.
Jag,
fuck you.
Power over the GoFundMe.